call my name. Who are you to me? And I'm going on my way.
The person that really got me inspired to actually start playing music, this guy named was Dylan Stiles, and this guy could play the guitar, and I thought it was the coolest thing, because like I always heard it, you know, I was young enough to never have seen a concert, so this guy coming in here playing some of my favorite songs on an acoustic guitar was the craziest thing to me. I said, hey, I want to play the guitar. And that Christmas, my parents bought me it was a first act style guitar. You know, it was like basic Yamaha, you know, looks like a Fender, basic practice amp. And that first day, I picked that thing up and I don't even know, it wasn't tuned or anything, and I just started making noises that I thought sounded good. But really that aspect of it, that's what got me inspired to be a musician, was that beginning stage. And then the more and more you play and self-teach, the more you feel like this is more than just making noise. This is more than just going through and, you know, throwing something on a, you know, say, hey, this is what I can do. It was like, wow, there's actual like feelings, there's music, there's science behind all of this. I realized that the music I was writing, I couldn't just show somebody and say, hey, this is how you play this. And to me, that was like, if I was ever gonna get to be with a band or a group of people, they need to know what I'm doing. And then a year after that is when I first started recording and getting into that. There's always seems like there's a next thing like that would improve it. And you know, you go to a point where, you know, when I was 13, I'm like, it's just hit record and go. And you know, to now where I'm you know, let's use a U87, a Neumann U87 microphone. Sounds great on this type of preamp, or it sounds great on this. Well, why? It's because of all these different electronics. It's, you know, it's reverberation through your tubes or your tape delays and all this like crazy stuff that I never would ever have seen myself having the knowledge. Because I mean, a producer and a musician, I never had thought were so separate. And I mean, this is the hardest part about recording your own music, is when you write it and you're in this zone, like you're creative, like, you know, this area is where I kind of compose everything. So when you take that art and move to a different room and have to apply science to it, you kind of lose a little bit of your art. You kind of lose that piece of it. So it's so hard to track and record your own music because you're your number one critic. Okay, let's get into the mindset as if I'm receiving this track from a client. And like I'm receiving a track from a client, I want to mix their voice. You have to remove yourself out of that picture a lot. But I guess for anybody who's watching, if you're looking for like inspiration, or if you're looking for, if you're afraid to jump into something new like this, you know, just trust your gut and do what makes you happy. Have I enjoyed my time? Absolutely. And I think I'm at a spot where I get to release an awesome EP coming out, hopefully spring of 2018. So I can get that out and just kind of see what happens from there.